happy to be back here with you. I am here with a host of gentlemen, 4 different talented gentlemen in the audiovisual arts sector. They are here in Uganda for the seminar on copyright and neighboring rights. But before I go any further, I would like them to introduce themselves. Then we can dive into why they're in Uganda and how the seminar has gone for them. I'll start with you, sir, on my immediate left.
Good evening. My name is Ufmi. I'm Assistant Director in Nigerian Copyright Commission, a government agency saddled with the responsibility of administration, enforcement, sensitization, and regulation of copyright matters in Nigeria. I'm glad to be in Uganda for this 2 days seminar on copyright and related rights for audiovisual sector. It's been very engaging and wonderful. Thank you.
Okay.
My name is James Dwalu from the Republic of Liberia, representing the Liberia Intellectual Property Office. I'm also a practicing children's book author.
Okay.
And attending this seminar with Aripo here in order to find a perspective and a better way in which creators of works, audiovisual works, can get a better remuneration for the use of their works.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Good evening. My name is Ronald Williams. I'm all the way from West Africa, Gambia. I work at the National Center for Arts and Culture. I'm representing here the Copyright Office here at this seminar in all the way in Uganda. It's been a long journey, but it's a pleasant one.
Okay, yes, sir. We have a gentleman also from UFMI. This one may be a familiar face to some of you who are going to watch this. I'll ask him to introduce himself as well.
My name is Omai Robert, the Chief Executive Officer of Uganda Federation of Movie Industry, commonly known as UFMI, and I'm here with my guests who came from different countries, Nigeria, Gambia, and Liberia.
Okay, I'll start with you, sir. Before they indulge us in exactly what they have been doing here and how it has impacted them, just briefly shape for us a picture of what exactly is this seminar about? How was it transpired? Just break it down for us in probably 2 minutes.
Yeah, this seminar was about collective management of copyright and the related rights in audiovisual sector.
Yeah.
And it has been revolving around African CMOs, and it is sponsored and organized by Aripo with GAVA, and here in Uganda our chief host was URSB, who worked in collaboration with the CMO, which is Uganda Federation of Movie Industry, because these are other CMOs that have come around and to learn and also to see how we can work together as a continent to build the sector of audiovisual and see to it that the members or the creators get fair remuneration out of their creations. And we have been discussing and also looking at adopting or domesticating the international laws like the Berne treaties. So those are the things that we have been looking at. Also, we have been looking at the tariff, the tariff kit that Aripo has developed for us, which we are going to use to develop tariffs that are favorable for both the creators and the users of the audiovisual works.
Okay, great. Mr. Diallo, I hope I've got the name right.
Yeah, Dwalu.
Dwalu, okay. What is your biggest take home from this seminar that you have attended? What is that one thing that you feel like was really on point for you from the seminar?
Yeah, okay. First of all, the creators of audiovisual works are actually not getting the kind of remuneration they should be getting from the use of their works by users out there. Television stations, theaters, people who are selling videos, satellite TVs. A lot of work is put into the creation of those works, and people are not getting the proper remuneration when their works are being used. So from this seminar, we were able to agree that we need to reinforce the collection of royalty, the proper royalties, and engaging people who are users of the works and people who are also producers of the works, so that the authors and the owners of the rights of those works can get a proper pay.
Okay, interesting. So I'll come to you. I understand during the seminar you interacted with a lot of different audiovisual producers, people who are in that sector. What did you pick out as the biggest challenge that is disturbing the sector when it comes to remunerations, royalties, and all of that? And how do you think that seminar is going to help improve that?
Okay. What I've learned during these past 2 days is the main thing. Each nation is at a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are not par.
Yes.
So it wasn't a forum that bring all of us together to learn from other nations what they're doing.
Okay.
You know, and it will help all the others who have not even kickstart, because not all the member states are actually doing collections.
Yeah.
You know, some are doing the collections, others have not even started doing the collections yet. So my interactions with people from Zimbabwe, South Africa, Liberia, you know, it has given me more insight on how they are doing things in their own countries. You know, and which is good, because for us too, we are taking baby steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're taking baby steps, and yes, it will take time. Yeah, and you know, here the end users are the ones suffering. Yeah, the part that my colleagues spoke about regards to the remuneration, the fair remuneration. That's the whole essence of it. That's the whole essence of it. Okay. It's about them having what is due to them. Because what's the whole rationale? You put your art out there and then you're not getting remunerated for it.
Okay.
You know, at the end of the day, you suffer.
Yes.
You know, and that's the key takeaway for me. Another thing that has really struck me, it's regards to the toolkit that Aripo and the partners have put together. They have taken time to explain how to actually make this thing work. Yeah, it's not rocket science. Yeah, but again, to nation by nation, you know, it's not one cap fits all. But this is going to be like a benchmark. You say, okay, if you want to set the tariff, you know, these are the approaches that you should use to set the tariff. And it will help. By the time one nation does it, the second does it, the third, then they will learn from each other. Learning curve will take its effect. Before you know it, you know, we'll all be at par. And that's the whole goal of all of this, so that all the nations benefit from this. Okay. Africa needs to rise up, and Africa needs to be at a level whereby they too can say, okay, the rights, the end users could benefit from all of their rights.
Interesting. Gentlemen on my immediate left, from where you come from, what do you think is the biggest, where do you think we are lacking as audiovisual people, artists generally, filmmakers, musicians? Where do you think we are still lacking before we bring in the conversation of collecting societies and, you know, trying to, you know, get exactly what the artists deserve? As artists ourselves, as an audio producer, audiovisual person, what do you think is still lacking in your country, from where you sit?
Okay, thank you very much. For most artists or creators of work, I think the real challenge is at the point of consummating agreement.
Yeah.
Because oftentimes, like my brother said, every creator of work has an end in view, and it is to get remuneration.
Okay.
But no artist produces by himself alone. There are a whole gamut of people that will be involved, and all of them have one right or the other. So the challenge is that many artists don't even know their right to start with. So at the ad initio, at the time of signing agreement, they shoot themselves on the leg.
Okay.
And when the agreement comes to bear, they feel they are being shortchanged. So every creator of work must look inward and see what could be his benefit from the work and how he could control the exploitation of his work. Another challenge I see is that not too many artists come together as one body. No single individual may really be able to go for royalties.
Okay.
So that is the essence of CMO. You come together as a body and you'll be licensed to be able to go after places where you can get your royalties. So many artists feel they are big, they can stand alone, and they don't see the need to join any CMO. And that is really affecting the organization of CMO in many countries, including Nigeria. But I think Nigeria is doing a lot better. We have the CMO in charge of audiovisual sector is AVRS. And they are doing so well to make sure that the CMO stands and they get royalties to be distributed to rightful right owners.
Okay.
That's it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Yes.
minute. And in addition, we also agree that, some time ago, ARIPO did a model copyright law
Okay.
that all member countries can have for smooth coordination. Maybe probably the same amount of penalties that if someone infringed on your right here and ran and went to another country, the same law here will be the same law whether to deal with them. So then there's no escape route. So we're encouraged to have our national legislature and government to enforce, to work so that we can harmonize our own copyright law and have this one ARIPO model law that will be able to move our industries forward.
Interesting. Yes, I'll come to you, sir. This
Yes.
gentleman is coming from Nigeria, and a market that has already enormously grown when it comes to art, film, music, and all these other art forms. As Uganda, as a growing artistic economy, how do you think we can pick from some of the things that they have already done, so for us we can also improve our market here, in terms of specifically to speaking to the seminar that we have just had?
Okay. I want to appreciate the members, what they have shared, basing on the Nigerian model.
Yeah.
Uganda started, actually in Africa, Uganda is among the first audiovisual CMO that was established. And it's only that Africa as a whole has similar characteristics. Similar characteristics in which way filmmakers have always wanted to be celebs and wanted to act alone as individuals. So this, in as much as Nigeria has gone so high in production of movies, also in growth of as a CMO has been also not so fast because of the individualistic tendencies, wanting to move alone. But why are governments wanting to support the creative industry by encouraging collective management organizations to support? Or it's because government wants to have one representation body, one body which can protect, one body which can promote copyright and related rights. So there's been that tendency of individualistic mentality, but Uganda emulates from Nigeria. Remember, Nigerian movies hit the road in Uganda and they took over the market of film, and that's where the Ugandans also began to pick a leaf. And so far, even as Nigeria it was first, but Uganda is also picking a leaf, also harmonizing with other countries outside Africa and bettering also their stories. To research done across the globe. Nigerian movies are on the top in sales, but in story, Uganda is ahead of Nigeria in following the story that is being created. So But we shall not end on that. We want to add on. Nigeria started with a story of witchcraft, but talking so hard and the slogan of, So they went ahead to sell their culture.
Yeah.
So we also, as Uganda, we are also wanting to sell our culture, but we have to sell our culture collectively, even protect it collectively.
Yes.
But the emphasis is to see that the creator earns, not to become just a star or a celeb when he's poor. Here in Uganda, we have many filmmakers, but we have delayed to grow rich because of not coming as one. But luckily enough, I see the sense of hope beginning.
Yeah.
Because right now we have decided to say, let's put our differences on this table and let's take the unity table. Then we begin to spread. What will divide us is the sharing of the money. That is distributing it.
Yes.
And that's what we want to divide us, but not quarrels, not conflicts.
Okay.
So I want to encourage our filmmakers in Uganda to come together, and we chase the Nigerians. They are far.
Yeah.
But we can overtake them because already we have a better story to tell. And Nigeria is stuck on witchcraft. But they have also begun to transform themselves. But at times they talk so hard, and at times because of their talking, their language of talking, some Bazungus may fear to listen to them and say maybe they are quarreling, and yet they are not. Yeah. So, but I know Nigeria is our model, and they went to Hollywood and picked a leaf. We are also moving towards that. And the most important thing that we want to do is to work as one in a way of reciprocating. We want to sign these agreements such that the movie that is sold in Nigeria of a Ugandan, a Nigerian picks that money and sends to Kampala. And the Kampala, when it collects for a Nigerian, sends to Accra their money, to Abuja their money. So we want to encourage signing the reciprocal agreements such that we collect the royalties together, distribute them together to our members, and also protect together. Thank you.
Interesting. Gentlemen, is there anything any of you would like to throw out there before we close the show?
Yes, I think one thing that should happen is the education part, awareness. You know, if everybody is aware, you know, it will rest the issue of conflicts.
Okay.
You know, and even when it comes to the distribution of the royalties, you know, it won't be a fight because you will have already know what you're entitled to.
Sure.
You know, so the education and sensitization part should be on the front, so that everybody knows what it is, what are you entitled to,
Okay.
when do you get it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes.
Maybe to sum up,
Yes.
on my side,
Yes.
I would appreciate Aripo, Gava, URSB
Yes.
for making this seminar a success. It attracted 6 countries which have fully-fledged CMOs,
Yes.
and the other countries which are still forming up and learning from those which already have. I appreciate, and this shows that this element of non-collections and also protect piracy, fight against piracy internationally. Already AI has come as a challenge. Digital streaming is a challenge. Uganda alone cannot fight because you can't access YouTube, you can't access other streaming platforms. But if we work as countries together and with the laws that are already in place globally, we can achieve this also to collect from the cable, from the streaming, digital, and the challenges of AI. We cannot fight them without a combination of the world, of the global authorities.
That's right.
So that's why I'm saying we appreciate our RIPO joining hands with the GAVA to see that they help us. Currently, African CMOs have formed a PAN association, which is called AFAS. And this is what is encouraging the signing of bilateral agreements. And we are also going beyond that to see that we learn from each other. Thank you.
Okay. Interesting. Gentlemen, I thank you for your time, for the insights you've shared with us on this show. And I would like to thank you so much who have been watching us. They have shared very interesting insights from the seminar that I just went on. Uganda, as a growing artistic economy, we still have a lot to learn, but it is initiatives like this that can help us grow, and Africa at large. Thank you, and I'll say
Maybe
goodbye.
tomorrow.
Okay? Yes?
Let them not cut.
Yes.
I want to encourage our members tomorrow. Of course, we are having also a panel discussion of CMOs on these issues, challenges of CMOs. Also, it is supported by ARIPO and the URSB.
Okay.
So we are going to discuss on a panel how we can mitigate the challenges, what is the importance or the benefits of CMOs, and those are the things we are going to discuss tomorrow.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Interesting. Yes.
Yes, I was just going to say, I will lend my voice to what my brother over there said, that all thanks to ARIPO and GAVA for galvanizing this program and bringing together best brains in Africa to look at the issue of audiovisual sector, particularly proper remuneration. But one thing that I want to say as a parting shot is that it was abundantly reiterated that whatever collection is made, it's not for the CMO per se. It's for the creators of the work, so that they can really have value for their effort. And I believe every creator of works that hears this will gladly subscribe to be a member
of a CMO.
Of the CMO. And we're also told that the various government offices that came around should go back home, talk to their national government to make sure that these WIPO treaties, particularly this issue of CMOs, should be entrenched in the national law, such that those countries that don't have CMOs will have one or two, as the case may be, and give them the instrument of office, while the newly launched tariff tool will be a guideline to start collecting, and appropriate distribution model will be engaged accordingly. I think that is very, very strong on my mind. And I must say, Ugandans have been very hospitable. I like the ambience of the environment and the warm embrace you have been given. I surely would like to visit again.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
And don't forget the food.
Oh, the food.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
The food, yes.
I was going to find him for clapping. I think creators and users, the major challenge is education, as William said. How many persons in the communities know that before you publicly play someone's music or audiovisual work in your business place, you have to be licensed? And someone would think that if they bought the discs and carry home, they can carry that disc to the video club and show it there and make money without the author or the owner getting anything from there. So public education matters greatly for both the users and the creators themselves, creative people themselves. I believe of them know the rights that they have. They will see someone infringing on their rights, and they will say, they think radios and television stations are promoting them. No, with all your creative work, audiovisual work, there will be no television station, there will be no radio stations. Imagine opening a radio station and just give public service announcement, or they know music. Who listens to it?
No one.
So we hope our various national governments and lawmakers can enact strong laws that protect the industry so the industry can grow. And those laws must be enforced to the letter so we all can live in harmony, because there will be confusion if people continue to utilize the work of other people without they're getting the proper remuneration that they should be getting for the use of their work. So education is key for every one of us in our nation. Users, legal people, police people, everybody. How many police people know that copyright, there are a lot of offenses and crimes committed? How many people know about pirates?
No.
That if you go and illegally reproduce someone's book or someone's music, you are infringing on their human rights.
Yeah.
The United Nations.
Yeah.
So education is the key, it's the first thing. Yeah, and it has to be constant. Every year there will be new users coming up and new producers coming up. So education is forever.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you for
Okay.
having us.
All right. Thank you so much. I don't think I can add anything on that. These are very, very deep insights from this gentleman. And I hope that artists here in Uganda and Africa at large and the powers that be can pick a leaf or two or the entire tree to try and change the artistic industry in Africa. Thank you so much, gentlemen.
Thank you.
And I'll say goodbye now. Thank you. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy to be back here with you. I am here with a host of gentlemen, 4 different talented gentlemen in the audio-visual arts sector. They are here in Uganda for the seminar on copyright and neighboring rights. But before I go any further, I would like them to introduce themselves. Then we can dive into why they're in Uganda and how the seminar has gone for them. I'll start with you, sir, on my immediate left.
Good evening. My name is Ufmi. I'm Assistant Director in Nigerian Copyright Commission.